What is good, everybody? It is your boy Pat the Designer back at it again. Matt Nagy or Mitch Trubisky? Who's being held back by who? Let's talk about it right after this. Cue the intro.
On one, on two, on three.
Stop it! Do not do him like that! Mercy! Did you not get the memo?
Before we get into the video, if you are a Chicago Bears fan, if you are a Chicago sports fan, I'm talking Bulls, Blackhawks, White Sox, Cubs, Wolves, then please subscribe to the page, hit that like button because we do post weekly talking about all of our Chicago sports teams. We appreciate the love too. Now let's get to the video. So a lot of conversation has been had back and forth since the Bears win on Sunday. Who's to blame? Mitchell Trubisky's stats on Monday were 16 for 27, 120 yards passing, no touchdowns, no interceptions. His longest pass of the day was 25 yards for a passer rating of 70 yards. A lot of what I've been hearing is, Mitch Trubisky is trash, bro. Stop defending him. Stop defending him. He trash, bro. He's trash. And on the other side, bam, Matt Nagy is holding this man back. If you're not going to use him, then what are you doing? What are you doing? He's holding them back. He's not using them the right way. He's not calling pass plays. He's not calling right routes. Matt Nagy is to blame. Here's where I stand on this issue. I believe that in the first game of the season, Matt Nagy allowed Mitch Trubisky to try and be the arm, the superstar, the top tier quarterback. Now, do I think that Matt Nagy's scheme was well put together? No. The Packers basically ran nothing in a base defense, and not once did he think maybe we should run the ball just a little bit more. That could be a problem. But at the end of the day, Mitch Trubisky had opportunities to hit guys in the hands that were wide open, and he just didn't. He didn't put his team in a position where he could be successful getting down the field. He didn't put his team in a position where they were at least in positions to kick field goals, to just keep kicking field goals, which, by the way, sidebar, let's give a shout out to the man, Eddie Pinheiro, Eddie Money, Eddie De Niro, Eddie Pinheiro. You know what I'm saying? Is it Pinheiro or Pinheiro? I'm going to go with Pinheiro. Bet. But anyway, I digress. Mitchell Trubisky did not put himself in a position for his team to score points, for his team to succeed. Even if the scheme was terrible, even if the scheme was not working, there were still times where there were open receivers on the field in that Packers game, and he did not hit them in the hands. Now, in the second game, I think that Nagy did handicap him more based off of what he saw in the first game. He didn't see that Mitch could complete passes downfield. He didn't see that Mitch would be able to hit his guys in the hands downfield. And we saw that again in the second game. It's not like it was just the first game. He missed Taylor Gabriel on a wide open pass. Wide open. Totally would have been a huge gain going up against the Denver Broncos, and he just missed them. And we saw that time and time again, and we've seen that time and time again. So I think that at this point, yes, Nagy is changing the scheme up, but I think it's due to the inabilities that Mitch Trubisky has shown so far. Now, is that an indictment that Mitch Trubisky can't be better? No, I think that he can be better. I think that he has the talents. Just like at the end of the game, we saw him make a huge throw, and we've seen him make huge drives when the Bears have needed him to. But at the end of the day, you got to be able to do it in the other three quarters, in the other 59 minutes and 30 seconds of the game. I do think that Trubisky is talented, but I think Mitch is more to blame for Matt not opening the playbook than Matt closing the playbook just because he doesn't like Mitch. I think that if Mitch was being successful in the playbook, if Mitch was fully comprehending the playbook, if he was going through not just his first and second read, but also 3 and 4, which I got to give him credit, he did better in the Denver game. He didn't just take off running when his first guy wasn't there. He kind of surveyed the field. You saw a couple opportunities where he could have taken off and run. He chose not to. He stayed in that pocket. If he was rolling outside of the pocket, he stayed behind the line of scrimmage looking for a pass. I give you credit for that. But you have to be able to be, I'm not even going to say great. I'm just going to say decent. You've got to be consistent. You've got to consistently hit your guys in the hands. I think that Mitch's inability to do that has closed the playbook to him. Now, is that scary? Yeah. If you're a Bears fan right now, that's super scary because it means that your quarterback basically can't consume the full playbook. Instead of eating a steak, Nagy's out here like, oh, allow me to give you some little finger foods. And hold on, you need me to chew that up for you real quick, get your little baby bird action. It's all good. That's not what you want from your starting quarterback, your supposed franchise quarterback. I think that both of these guys are going to grow together. I think that the offense is going to get better throughout the season. But listen, it's unacceptable that we're 2 games in and honestly 3 games in a row, Mitch Trubisky has not thrown a touchdown. That's scary to me. Your quarterback is supposed to throw touchdowns, last I checked. So I'm going to put a little bit more of the blame on Mitch Trubisky, but I would like to see Matt Nagy open up the playbook and listen. Not so much that you're losing games, but you got to see what you got at the quarterback position. If you're not willing to give this guy a chance, then we need to be looking for the next guy, and I hope that that's not the case. I do hope that Mitch Trubisky is the quarterback of the Chicago Bears for the next 10 years, and I hope that his skill lives up to where he was drafted. Now, probably not, because the man 1-5 is in Kansas City, and he's looking amazing, and we won't speak on it. Every time I watch Pat Mahomes, it's just... But anyway, I want to know what you think. I want to know how you feel. Is Mitch Trubisky more to blame? Is Mitch Trubisky's inability to get the ball in the hands of his receivers the reason that Matt Nagy has kind of taken the playbook away from him? Or is Matt Nagy to blame? Is Matt Nagy holding Mitch Trubisky back? You let me know how you feel in the comments below. Make sure that you like, make sure that you subscribe to the page. We appreciate all the love. I'm going to get up out of here. It is your boy, Pat the Designer, back at it again. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace.